What's up, everybody? This is the Booch, and welcome to part 10 of the WWE 2K24 Showcase Journey. Today, we're going to be playing a match that, I'm going to be honest, I did not expect to play. But we're going to be diving into WrestleMania 20, and we're going to be doing the WWE Championship match between Kurt Angle and Eddie Guerrero. And like I said, I was surprised that they picked this match. Nothing bad about it. I actually enjoyed the match personally, but usually you don't see that a lot in showcase modes. They usually pick Goldberg and Brock Lesnar or something else. Usually that's what they pick, Goldberg and Brock. Obviously they're not going to pick the world title match because Benoit's in that one and we don't talk about Benoit. It's like the Disney version of Bruno. We don't talk about Benoit. No, no, no. We don't talk about Benoit. And with that said, we're going to jump in right now to the 2K24 Showcase Journey.
One of the most stunning endings in WrestleMania history sees Stone Cold Steve Austin align with Mr. McMahon to regain the WWE Championship. WrestleMania 17 was in many ways the last stand for WWE's Attitude Era. Steve Austin and Triple H formed a two-man power trip as an impending invasion from WCW and ECW would forever alter WWE. So much talent in one spot would lead to the brand split and a new era, one of ruthless aggression. And at WrestleMania 20, WWE returned to its roots in New York City, proudly featuring defending against Kurt Angle. From his arrival to WWE in late 1999, Kurt Angle was an absolute natural in a WWE ring. His rookie year captured the European, Intercontinental, and WWE Championships, an astounding accomplishment. The Olympic gold medalist always used his three I's: intensity, integrity, and intelligence, to either be a champion or to be competing for a championship. Angle lost the WWE Championship to Brock Lesnar at WrestleMania 19 in Seattle and looked for the opposite result at WrestleMania 20. Carrying months of resentment, Kurt looked to right the wrongs as he challenged for the championship. Despite coming from a legendary wrestling family, Eddie would not receive the path to instant stardom that his opponent did. Instead, he worked his way up from Mexico to ECW and then to WCW before finally earning a chance with WWE. It took him years to finally realize his dream, and once he had, Eddie did everything he could to keep it. In 2004, Eddie won a 15-man mini Royal Rumble that granted him a match against Brock Lesnar at No Way Out for the WWE Championship. The last man he eliminated? Yep, Kurt Angle. Still, at this point, the two appeared to be on friendly terms, even if the disappointment was obvious for Kurt. And at No Way Out in San Francisco, Eddie would achieve the impossible, defeating Brock Lesnar to finally hold the WWE Championship.
It was Eddie Guerrero's time. It was his time to show that he was a top performer. So I knew Eddie was on a roll, and I knew my work was cut out for me.
Angle was victorious in a triple threat match to be named the #1 contender. On the surface, it seemed all was well. Two fantastic competitors who would battle to see who was better. But it turned out that Kurt Angle had been seething ever since that 15-man Rumble. And with his match set, he struck. Attacking Eddie while working as a special guest referee, Angle went ballistic on Latino heat.
I felt the need to beat Eddie Guerrero, not just beat him, but beat him up and try to hurt him.
The tone was set. This was not about competition or athletic pursuit. This was about a former champion desperate to reclaim his throne.
6 Kitty Crusher 9. What's up, Booch? Pizza, baby. Yeah, pizza, baby.
Time for you to put Kurt Angle in the silver
just right now doing some gaming. I had to step outside to use the little Booch's room before this match started, so I wanted to take care of that. But yeah, right now I'm trying to go through this showcase mode. It is 6 Kitty Crusher 9. It is kicking my ass, but hopefully things can be better. I realize you might not know who I am from my username. I'm the host of the Silver Linings Playcast. Oh. Yeah. That's a good one, Jamie. Yeah, what's up, Matt? Found your Twitch finally. Yes. Yes, this is the Boochcast Twitch page. This is where we do the watch parties for the big four of WWE. And right now I'm trying to play this showcase mood. And dude, it has been kicking my ass. I gotta be honest with you, bro. Yeah, so make sure you hit the follow button so you can check out everything else. And I'm actually glad you're checking this out, man. If you're looking to play this game, I'm telling you, I did some My Rise stuff earlier, but it's not archived, so I have to put that out on YouTube later. And, oh, speaking of Silver Linings Playcast, how's the editing on that podcast coming along? I meant to ask you about that, and also, I got some other things I'm going to be calling you about later. I'm not going to mention them publicly on a Twitch stream, but I did plan on calling you this week to follow up on a couple things. But yeah, man, if you want to see me as Eddie Guerrero try to beat up Kurt Angle, this is pretty entertaining. I just did the Rock Austin WrestleMania 17 showcase, and I got my ass kicked for like an hour and a half, and I finally beat the damn thing. So basically I'm playing video games and trying not to lose my mind right now, but I got a lot going on, bro. What year game is this? It's 2K24. I know 2K25 is supposed to be coming out sometime this year. I don't know when. I'm very interested. Haven't played a wrestling game in a while and miss it. Nice. Yeah. I haven't either, dude. The last one I played was 2K22. I didn't get 2K23 because at the time my finances were not in order for me to play it, but I've been trying to get into live streaming with Twitch because I want to use this for more than just watch parties because we only do 4 of them a year. The next So I'm totally into watching you play some, because debating about grabbing an updated one. Okay, well, in that case, let's get to the fun. Alright. Stay one step ahead and I'll get him with a Northern Lights suplex, okay? Hold on, let me see. The arrow's going to the left. By the way, if you see me pausing a lot, it's because the way my formatted screen is set up, some of the words on the commands are not on the screen, so I have to have the words in front of me, like, centered, so I can see what's going on. Alright, so this way and square. Got it.
Champion for a reason, and I'm just as good as you are. Nobody able to grab control. Both back to their feet in the standoff. Angle looking a little surprised that Eddie was more than capable on the ground.
Okay, so hold on. So I know that's a counter move, but get your offense going to light. Oh, light grapple. Alright, okay. Okay, so at least got that one done. So now I gotta... Okay. Open up your attack on angle, do some damage. Alright. These are the easy ones. Now, I'm going to tell you right now, Jamie, these commands, some of these objectives are a pain in the ass. So, you may end up calling me at some point to do them, but some of the demands are fairly easy, like this one. I just got to beat the crap out of them. But then there's other ones where they're like, okay, did not mean to do that. Like, the secret to these is you have to time these perfectly. Because when you do counters, you have to time them perfectly, because if you don't, you're going to get beat up real fast. So let me see. Dude, the footage looks great. I think 2K14 might be my last wrestling game. Yeah, if 2K14 is your last game, the graphics have been highly updated. It's almost like every year they make them more and more realistic. So yeah, if 2K14 was the last one you played, you see a lot of changes. I mean, like I said, my last game was 2K22, and I'm seeing some changes. So let's see. Press circle to grab the opponent. Irish whip from an Irish whip, and when they're running at you, hit one of those for a rebound attack. Okay. Okay. Damn it. Ugh. All right. Okay, very light. All right, there we go. There we go. Now we got it. Now I got a rhythm going here. All right, so tap it, tap it. Ah, damn, that's not good. Ugh. Alright, so there's that. Now, dazzle him with some of your lucha moves and take him down with a wrist lock arm drag. Alright. Okay. With a signature stored, hit the Three Amigos. Alright. Come on, Kurt. You gotta get back in here eventually. Okay. Here we go. Oh, you gotta be shitting me. There we go. What the hell was that? I hit the move exactly right. What the fuck? Hold on. Okay. I hit the right button. Okay, so apparently you gotta click it really fast. Alright, here we go. There you go. What is wrong with this damn thing? Come on. There we go.
burst into the barricade, taking all the air out of him.
Okay. Grab Angle for a snapmare and face scrape while you're both standing in the ring. Don't let him build any momentum. Okay. So that's up and square. Okay. Come on. There we go.
As Angle maintained Angle, each time Eddie took a risk, it failed to pay off. Was Kurt baiting him to force the mistakes, or was Eddie just rushing the opportunity? Eddie would need to make adjustments if he was going to find the victory.
Dish out damage to Angle and connect with a few strikes in a row. A light combo. Okay, so that's what I need. Come on, get up. There you go. Come on. Come on. Get up, you bald son of a bitch. And yes, I know I'm bald and I'm saying that, but I don't care. This motherfucker's driving me nuts. That's before the boot comes off. Alright, there we go. Okay. Sneak up behind him with a Hurricanrana from the rear side. Okay. And it's up square from behind. It's up square from behind. Oh, they want me to perform it again? There we go.
Able to maintain a dominant position for long. Both men were unsure of their path to victory, but Angle was not going to let that throw him off his plan, as he took the champion down again with another German suplex.
Okay, with Angle down, it's time to hit him with your patented frog splash finisher. I got a bunch of those stored. Angle's hard, but don't give up. A DDT will have him seeing stars quickly. Alright. So once I get up, I know what to do. There we go. Come on. You got it. Come on. Okay, I just gotta remember I gotta gently tap it. God damn it! Rope break. Come on! Come on, let me get up! You fucking... Yes! Come on, baby! Drop it, drop it, drop it, drop it! Yes! About fucking time! Once you have Angle face down on the mat, grab his head and go for the double stomp breaker. Circle, then X of a face down opponent.
Eddie had fought so hard to get back into the match.
Yes. Man, that was a pain in the ass. That's the thing about this game. The objectives are what make this tough, because that's the thing you got to remember when you play this game. You're trying to complete objectives. The opponent is trying to win the match. So while you're trying to complete objectives, they're being a pain in the ass. Sometimes you just got to wear the motherfucker down and beat them up a bunch of times so you can get through all this crazy shit. And I realized with all the matches they picked for WrestleMania 20, they pick Kurt Angle and Eddie Guerrero was what I found the most intriguing. Because obviously they can't pick the main event because it has Chris Benoit in it. Because this was the pay-per-view where Chris Benoit won the World Heavyweight title in that main event. But obviously with what went down with Chris Benoit, WWE's not going to play that match. Usually they would pick Goldberg and Brock Lesnar, but I think they've done that in previous showcases and they didn't want to repeat. Plus, I look at it like this. The match that Brock and Goldberg had at WrestleMania 33, and I know this because myself and my former friend Zach, we were friends at the time, we're not anymore. You'll know why if you listen to Monday's podcast. Although that's not for the easily offended, because I do get very upset in that one. I let Zach have it in that episode. But anyway, when Goldberg and Brock fought at WrestleMania 33, that match was 10 times better. than what they had. So that's what happened there. Also, so usually they would pick Goldberg and Brock, but that wasn't a good choice. So they picked Eddie and Kurt. And obviously, I miss Eddie too, but I didn't pick this match for the showcase. The people at 2K are the ones that decide what matches get picked here. I don't get to choose. I'm just saying they put the matches in. So I did it because I want to unlock all this stuff. But previously they've had like Hogan versus Warrior on here. They have Hogan and Andre. They have Macho Man and Ricky Steamboat is on here. Ravishing Rick Rude and Ultimate Warrior are on here. Hogan and the Macho Man. They had Bret versus Roddy Piper. They had Bret Hart versus Shawn Michaels, obviously. So they've had a lot of good matches picked for this card. And obviously, Austin and Bret at WrestleMania 13. That's another one that's on here. So they pick a lot of great ones. In fact, the controls for some of these wrestlers, though, I don't know who is in charge of picking the move sets for the wrestlers to have, but I'm convinced whoever picked it hates the legends from the 80s. Because their move sets are a pain in the ass. In fact, I'll even say this. The only time you will ever, in your life, hear me say the words, I prefer Bret Hart over Hulk Hogan, is in this video game. If given the choice in this video game, I'll choose Bret over Hogan. Because they gave Hogan moves that were goddamn ridiculous in this game. But overall, if you ask me outside of the world of Twitch, who I prefer, 100% it's Hogan over Bret. Every day of the week. Except in here. Now, CM Punk versus Vince in corporate, I don't think that's on here, because CM Punk, I don't know if he was back with the company at the time they were making this game. Because remember, CM Punk came back in November of 2023. By that point, this game was already out. And I'm pretty sure he might be, they might have made him a DLC, like a downloadable character that you could put in the game, and they might do the same thing for 2K25. Because I want to say Punk will be official in 2K25. Because I've heard rumors he's going to be on the game cover. But I don't know yet. I don't know if that's true or not. That's just word going around the dirt sheets. So some of them you can take at face value. Others you take with a grain of salt. So I'm pretty sure they made Punk a downloadable character in the game. Because they have added DLC packs to the game over time. But as far as like when it first came out, Punk wasn't in this. Because at the time, he was, in AEW dealing with all the bullshit from the Cucamonga Kids and Jackoff Perry. Might wait to see how Netflix and Raw affects fandom. Oh yeah, a lot of people have misconceptions about what's going on with Netflix. This is the deal. Here in America, the only thing Netflix is getting is Monday Night Raw. The other content is still going to be on the Peacock. It's just that on Peacock, they will no longer have archived episodes of Monday Night Raw. All the Monday Night Raws, from the first one in 1993, all the way up to the one on December 30th and beyond, are all going to be on Netflix. That's why if you see on Netflix with Peacock, you might have said, if you were watching an episode of Raw, it says expires in X amount of days. Because once the Netflix deal starts, Peacock will no longer have Raw. But they'll still have archived SmackDowns and NXTs and the PLEs and the original content and the WCW and the ECW. Peacock's still going to have all of that. However, I think it's smart from a business standpoint. Yes. Now, when the Peacock deal expires, Netflix might grab everything else. But here's the deal. Outside of America, so Canada, Mexico, Jamaica, Peru, however that song goes on Animaniacs, United States, Canada, Mexico, Canada, Mexico, Panama, India, Jamaica, Peru, and blah, 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 Salvador too. Like, all those other countries that aren't America, they're going to have all the content on Netflix. So the WWE Network is shutting down completely because when Peacock got the rights to own WWE content, they kept the WWE Network for the people outside of the country. So now the WWE Network is permanently going away, and all the international stuff is going to Netflix. So if you're outside of America and you're watching this right now, if you had a WWE Network subscription, that's going away. because you'll have to go to Netflix to see the PLEs and everything else if you live outside of America. Then Netflix is going to be your one-stop shop for everything WWE. But if you live here in the States, you're only going to get Raw Monday nights on Netflix and all the Raw content from 93 to now. But you still have to go to Peacock to get everything else because they still have a deal with Peacock. I don't know when that contract's going to expire, and if Peacock tries to offer more money to keep the rest of the content, because right now it's a money game. But basically, if Netflix counteroffers to get that content, then once the Peacock deal expires, then Netflix will go out there. But yes, it is confusing for fans because Triple H was talking about everything going to Netflix. So that confused me. But what we all forgot was in 2024, 90% of the pay-per-views were all outside of the country. Remember, they were in Saudi Arabia, they were in France, they were in Germany, they went to Australia. So that's why when Triple H would say everything's coming to Netflix, he's addressing the international press conference, the international reporters. It wasn't really geared towards necessarily us in the States. So that's why we all got confused. But after doing some research and talking to some sources, that's how I was able to clear all this up. So, damn, Booch knows the biz. Yes, I do. Thanks. You're welcome.
Now, ladies and gentlemen, I'll wrap up part 10 of the WWE 2K24 Showcase Journey. Tune in tomorrow for part 11. We are going to be continuing all of this WrestleMania excitement, and make sure you guys follow us on all of our podcast platforms. The links are down in the description box below. Follow us on our social media platforms. The links are down in the description box below. And of course, as always, hit the subscribe button and ring that bell to be notified so you never miss another episode of the WWE 2K24 Showcase Journey, as well as other additional Boochcast YouTube content. We'll talk to you guys next time. Until then, pizza, baby!